Dark Room Reviews is the place to be. Starting in October, we're going to have the second annual Ghouls and Goblins event where I give you guys content from the horror genre. And you don't want to miss it. Megan Fox hasn't exactly had an Oscar-worthy career. When you think of Megan Fox, you think of Transformers, Shia LaBeouf, Michael Bay, of course. And she's really branched out and done all sorts of movies. I feel like she's pushing her career to where it needs to be. I think this is her standout role to date. Let me just give you a brief synopsis of what this movie's about. Emma is stuck in a stale marriage to Mark and is surprised when he whisks her away to their scheduled lakehouse for a romantic evening on their 10th anniversary. But everything changes the next morning and she finds herself handcuffed to Mark. Yeah, as I said, this is a standout performance. How's the movie overall? For the most part, the story is as shitty and stale as it gets. Worse than a B movie as far as the storytelling goes. You have Megan Fox and her husband. He takes her out to a lake house during the wintertime. Freezing as hell, very snowy. He plans this whole romantic night. And the next morning he shoots himself in the head right in front of her. Not only leaves that memory, he handcuffed himself to her without any key to let herself go, and she is just in this whole situation. If you combine all the characters and the situations before the whole handcuff thing, it's easily forgettable. Megan Fox doesn't have anything to work with. Her lines are few, far in between. Whenever she interacts with another character on screen, it's a few lines here and there and move on to the next scene. We come to find out that she was assaulted some years back, and the movie makes that clear enough to where we're supposed to care about her, I guess, a little bit. Another thing I want to confess is Megan Fox here, like I said, she has nothing to work with. I just feel like her acting range is very limited. Sorry to say, but again, it's one of those movies that flew over the radar. That's not supposed to entice you in any way other than Megan Fox on the front cover. I'm going to go into spoilers, not that you guys care or anything. But eventually, the man who assaulted her, he ends up at the cabin, wants to break into this safe. Very cliche. The movie gives us a final, showdown between Megan Fox and this guy. And of course she gets away. The cops show up in the end. But what I will say is that Megan Fox's performance, being in that situation, handcuffed, is memorable. What makes this movie more intense, I guess you could say, is taking place during the wintertime. So everything's covered in snow. It's freezing cold. She's practically barefooted, and that affects her vulnerability. She's vulnerable at the same time. Guys, in the end, I'm going to have to give Till Death a C. All right, stay tuned for more, guys. Take care. Folks, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It really helps out in the long run. Dark Room Reviews, it's the place you should be subscribed to. Join the channel. It's free.